for some treats. You got knocked the hell out. Treats. Why your body moving? That's my bottom half. Every time I hear this music, it just want to drop. But you got Halloween rated PG-13. Now play.
You tired? You ain't do shit all day. All fucking day. Just bring your mouse, that word, and Snapchat. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys had a good week. This was a good week for me. I just could not wait last night for the debates. I've been waiting all week ever since last Sunday. I was like, I can't wait for the third and final debate, and the debate happened and it's gone. If you're watching the Scorpion Show for the first time, I hope that you click that subscribe button. And everyone, please make sure y'all click the like button and share this video to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or wherever you choose to share our video. Last night was the third and final presidential debate between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And it was good. When I say it was good, it was good. It started out, Trump, was presidential. He was acting presidential, let me say. They were going back and forth. They were trading and everything. And it got around like the 50th minute mark. And then it just went crazy. Like, he was already like interrupting and things like that. But I'm saying it went from normal Trump to this out of control Trump that was interrupting Trish Wallace. He was interrupting Hillary Clinton. He was just interrupting her the whole time. They talked about abortion. They talked about immigration. They talked about the economy. They talked about foreign policy. They talked about a lot last night. I mean, this was like the first debate where I feel like this was a debate on the issues and not you did this and you did that and blah, 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 blah. That's what I got out of this, and I'm mad that we had two previous elections, I got to turn this back on, where we were not able to get into that for that debate, for them to debate. And at one point, I thought he was really, really winning when they got to Clinton, when they started talking about the WikiLeaks emails, and then it went from that to the Clinton Foundation and where the money was going and what they was doing. Like, it was getting really, really good, and I was like, he is swaying things into his direction. And then once he started continuing to chime in and say, and Bernie Sanders this, and Bernie Sanders that, and then when she said, well, Bernie Sanders said that you're unfit to be president, you'll be dangerous for America. And he shut up. That's when it swung back into her direction, and we didn't hear anything like I wouldn't say out the ordinary, but you didn't really hear anything that could make anybody say, well, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump, in my opinion, at all. Like, this was Hillary Clinton's debate. She won that debate, and I don't know what else to say. What did you think about it?
I agree with you. I think that this particular debate was finally a debate. Like you said, you didn't hear about who was sleeping with who and who. I mean, they didn't spend time on that. They really got into the issues, and I enjoyed it. I did. I was getting a little tired, not from them, but because I'm now back to that whole I'm getting sleepy good thing. But I said I cannot fall asleep. I'm gonna watch this, and it was good. But I think that, excuse me, I will not say that I feel like Donald Trump was presidential because nothing he gives is presidential. I think that Hillary was more presidential in her delivery and her approach to things and dealing with him and dealing with the topics. I just can't wait until November 8th, which is in like 2-3 weeks. 2 weeks, less than 3 weeks. Less than 3 weeks. I just can't wait until November 8th. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about getting this over with, so that we won't have to hear about Donald Trump. Because I do believe in my heart that she will win. And therefore, Donald Trump will go away into whatever reality cage he wants to go in. Because I'm tired of hearing about him. I'm tired of seeing him. I'm just tired of all Donald. Anything Donald Trump. I'm tired of.
Yes, and I'm tired of him dominating the news. He's going to dominate the news about another good month or so. Maybe after Thanksgiving, he will be forgotten about. Yeah, because when he loses, he's going to claim that it was rigged, as he's been claiming, that
the election was rigged. It's interesting that the election is rigged now, but it wasn't rigged months ago when he was winning everything. Now he's not. Now he's behind in the polls, and now all of a sudden it's rigged.
Very good. I mean, he's behind the polls like really, really bad.
Well, not that bad.
CNN was like, we've never, like, as long as I've been watching CNN, they've never had it like where we get at the third debate and someone is 8 points higher than the previous. Than the next candidate.
Yeah, but 8 points is. I mean, yeah, that's bad. Naturally, 8 points, but I think you got to think about it. We're less than 3 weeks away. Anything can happen in that 3 week span. Because look, he only got this far back when that whole scandal with the women came about. That bus thing with him.
Because people got mad.
Yeah, because people got mad. Mind you, they got mad in that, but not in everything else. That's the only reason why he's that far behind. If something comes out that is damaging, like seriously damaging towards certain things, he's going to bounce right back, and it's going to be in no time. Because
let me tell you something. If they had it, they would have been at it. And the only thing
that's going to hurt,
only thing that's going to hurt him because if they find a video with him saying nigga, like the guy from Eye Candy. That's the only thing that's going to hurt Hillary Clinton. Other than that, nothing's going to hurt her. They keep releasing these WikiLeaks shit every day. Every day. It gets a little bit of news, but it don't get no major play. Because every time you read the emails, you're not seeing anything that Hillary Clinton said because Hillary Clinton is not a part of that. So you're reading that's the emails from everybody that's affiliated with the DNC. So, Donna Brazile looked horrible last night. She did a horrible job defending herself. If somebody accused you of stealing, you don't look like you talk. Then she was just acting like you was falling asleep. She was on Megyn Kelly last night because I watched all the talking heads. And I got a good 2-3 minutes.
The Campbell's Chunky Everyman All-Star League.
Chad Oliver's now questionable.
You still got to start him. Dude can bundle up a baby in under 6 seconds.
And when he got his appendix removed, he didn't miss one work email.
Well, then I guess I got to sit Eric Clemente.
What? Sit Eric Clemente? Are you crazy, bro?
Is this your first time playing?
Campbell's Chunky Soup, the hearty way to fuel your game.
Out of that. When she was grilling her about these emails and was it true and things like that, and Donna Brazile was refusing to deny it, and she just was like, I don't know, such and such and such and such, and she was just like not looking good at all. It was like, bitch, you are guilty. You're guilty. You said this. You were getting the questions from CNN. Now, I don't know if you fed them to Hillary Clinton, but she didn't deny it. Like, it just looked bad. It was hard with Donna Brazile. And the way she answered it on MSNBC with Rachel Maddow, she was like, listen, I'm a journalist and things like that. I worked for CNN, but there's no way that CNN would ever give me questions to a debate. Like, she had the right answer. I don't know if she was drinking or something. She probably had a few drinks and then got on camera, but it just was not looking good for Donna Brazile. And Donna Brazile, every time you're on camera, you know what the fuck was going on and you know what you're talking about. But this time, baby, you were stumbling and bumbling and looking like a fool on Fox News of all channels. And you can fall out and act crazy on CNN and MSNBC, but you do not do that on Fox News. And then she was acting out on the Young Turks YouTube channel I like to watch that's political. It's just like Donna Brazile, you looked a mess than trying to defend these emails. At least John Podesta, he was like, he was answering the questions, but he wasn't like incoherent. She was incoherent with these questions. She looked bad. But the debates for me, I'm just glad that the debates are over tonight. They're supposed to be at a dinner where they got to tell jokes and some shit. I don't know. But they're going to somebody's dinner in New York City, and it's going to be awkward because this is not a race where you have two presidents two people running for president that literally can't stand each other. They hate each other. They done drug each other through the mud, and now they got to go at a dinner and be presidential. And and tell jokes, probably joke about the other person. I wouldn't even tell no jokes about the other candidate if I was there. I would just joke about the election season or something. But no, if I know Trump, he's going to bring up something about emails. He's going to bring up something about what's going on and about it being rigged. And I'm so tired of Donald Trump complaining about shit being rigged. He just looked like a big ass baby up there, and I ain't even apologize to my wife. When your wife said that you apologize,
He said that you did apologize.
like, come
I
on.
don't believe he said that.
Yeah.
Like his line, like he felt like he needed to prove something by saying that. But I was like, well, wait, I just heard Melania tell him that he did apologize.
It was just a hot mess, a hot ass mess. I have to apologize for nothing. Listen, I'm glad you got 19 more days. 19 damn days. And it's over. Everybody, if your state is has early voting, it's best to do the early voting so that way you don't have to be in the long lines for November 8th. I don't know if we do early voting, but I'm going to go vote on election day. Because don't nobody go to the polls around here. But I hope that they go.
They always got something to say.
Yeah. And I'll be like, when I get there, it'll be like 1 o'clock, right? They'll be like, oh, you're the 15th person from you.
The fact that they are able to count
It's horrible.
Because let me tell you something. Where I go, well, I will say this: I never have to wait in a line when I go vote, which is I should not jinx myself. But where I go vote is at my old elementary school, and first of all, it's always but I'm sure they do it with everybody. They section it off with the name.
With your block,
So my particular name, whatever the case may be, I never have to wait in line. I just go, sign, whistle. But when I tell you that, where they have it at is like in the basement of the school, or the first floor of the school, it is always. And don't let it rain on election day, because how they have it, like the line will be out the door. And this is every election.
Yeah, like that's because it's never on this block.
Yeah, it's sad that it's not like that, because you have a lot of people around here that are always, but then they don't go out and vote. But I can honestly say that I've never gone to my elementary school on voting day and not seen it packed. I just never ever not seen it packed on election day. It's always packed. And the beautiful thing about it is always black faces, which makes it beautiful. I mean, one of them not anymore, because
Because these people around here, shit. I don't think they're gonna go. I don't even think they watch the. Let me stop. Shut up. Don't do that, Charlie. But I don't know if they. I don't think they watch the debates.
well, you are that token one that.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably the youngest one is that go around there and vote.
It's so sad that they're able to count.
Mm-hmm. They got plenty of stickers. I voted today. Sticker, plenty, right? Plenty. Not a rude person there.
Not a rude person on the phone. They're all over it on how to hand a sticker out. It's just nobody come and get them in there.
But I feel like, ooh, my head. I feel like maybe I need to get out there and make sure that everybody's voting. I want to put something on the door, on the store next door to my house, telling them to vote. Go vote. Do not let this election. Don't let Trump win. That's what I want to say.
That's your, because people are always asking us, well, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Well, that
put it right in that store.
You are doing.
Because if they got a sign up there about Jesus Christ, I know you've seen it, right? You got a sign like when you go to the window to order hoagie. Cool. Yeah, they say something about.
I don't order food from my gym.
We need to love. We need to remember Jesus Christ more, and something like that. He has it. We need to. There's something about like keeping peace in the neighborhood. And then they got another one. He put a new one up today over top of the original sign. So I mean, I do want to do something like. We need to vote. It's very important.
I'm almost certain that they would mind you.
I'm going to put it on the door when they walk in the store. Voting day is November 8th. Go vote. Don't let Trump win.
Make one and whistle it. Make one.
Yeah, we'll go. And print it right on out and put it on the door.
And it better be there by Monday when I come back.
All right. Where you going? Oh, you got to come here this weekend? What's the surprise? So you're not going to come down there? You just really tired, yeah.
Well, I won't be here on Saturday. But no, I won't come here this weekend.
Where you going?
Baltimore. It's first of all, the wintertime is coming.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's gonna rain too.
We're gonna be inside. That rain gonna make a difference to me.
Did you want inside the?
It doesn't matter. No, we're not going there. That's a decent. It doesn't matter.
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it, bitch. So, Toya Wright was on the Breakfast Club. And I had a chance to watch it. First of all, can I tell y'all again, that is a beautiful fucking woman. She's very beautiful. To be going through all this dumb shit, dumb ass man. Okay? Now look, Toya, she gonna get back with Wayne when everything is just over with. The dick don't work no more.
Wait, what happened?
She was talking about Lil Wayne and how Lil Wayne was emailing or texting her. Always like, you always gonna be my number one, and I look for each of these. I look for a piece of you on all of these women I be with.
But I think before you continue, I think that the public kind of already knew that because Lil Wayne never really disrespected, not that I know of, disrespected her in a way that you would not see. Like they always seemed like they always came together for their daughter. Like it never seemed like, and you never heard really anything in the news about them not getting.
She never trashed him.
Right, she never trashed, and that's how future.
The Lil Wayne making all these goddamn kids every goddamn year.
Well, listen, hey.
Maybe Christina Milian, some other lady. It's a mess out here in these streets.
I actually never really hear Lil Wayne speak bad about any of his baby moms, to be honest.
And he should. And he's worried about getting that money from Birdman. And Birdman running around with Tony Braxton. And shout out to Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton's running around canceling shows.
No, don't do my girl like that. Because I was about to be nice to Tony. Don't do that. You will not do that. That's why you get your girlfriend. Now, listen. Tony Braxton's lupus has been acting up.
Yes.
Really, really bad. And it's to the point where she's been in and out the hospital. Now, I would rather her cancel one day for a lupus flare-up than to cancel a whole bunch of shows.
But can I say this? I feel, this is how I personally feel. Tony Braxton has lupus. Yes. She knows it. We all know it. Mm-hmm. Okay? Tony Braxton is a singer-entertainer. Tony Braxton's job is to go out there and entertain the people who pay to come and see her. Tony Braxton knows her lupus better than I know it and you know. For the past few years that she's been doing different shows, you hear more about her having to cancel a show because of a flare-up than you actually do the show. And this is a fact. I'm not making this up. For the past few years that she's been doing different shows and different tours, you hear more about her having to cancel this or she had to stop because of this.
Because people are not talking about a Tony Braxton show.
No, they're not. But they're not talking about Tony Braxton show because a lot of times they're not going. Why? Because they are afraid that this may happen. Now listen, if somebody doesn't want to pay to go see Tony Braxton because they feel like this flare-up is going to happen or this will be an excuse that she gives the audience, that's perfectly fine and that's on them if that's how they feel. Because at the end of the day, that's their money. But how I feel about this is I saw it with my own two eyes last year when she came here. First of all, she came on extremely late. That's one. That was one strike. And you know she came on extremely late because people were walking out on her. And I'm not making this up, am I?
No, but I'm trying to get to what's your point.
My point is, Tony Braxton should stop doing this. She should just stop. Stop. Because the bottom line is, people, if Beyonce has a lupus, I don't want to keep trying to guess whether or not you're going to be there or you're not going to be there, or once you're there, then, oh, we got to stop the show because then you have clear. No, nobody wants that. Like Tony, chill out. Focus on you and your health. And then when you are 100% able to come back, or whatever the case may be, then you come back. But it just seems like every time this happens, then this is the excuse. Now, when we saw her last year in Philly, it was all, first of all, you couldn't hear her. She came on late, and then all of a sudden, you got on stage with her. She didn't know who you were. Well, she said she didn't know who you were. She got on stage. You were more entertaining than she was, because the people loved you when you jumped on that stage. But then all of a sudden, she went into this, my lupus or whatever, I have lupus. And it's like, are you now saying that because you see these people walking out of this theater because they're not really impressed by you? Then Babyface had to run out and kind of save her set, which everybody loved, the people who stayed loved, but it was like, come on, like, let's be for real. Like, Tony Braxton, you need to focus on your health. I'm not going to be mad at you if you say, I can't do this because of my health. I can't. But don't keep coming, going on tour, and then stopping the show because, oh, now this is a flare-up, which I'm not doubting that she's having these flare-ups. But my thing is, you need to learn how to say, I cannot do this until I am 100% better. I can't do this until I'm better. Just like when these artists, they can't sing or they can't dance because wait until you are 100% better. Don't keep saying all this these flare up, because then a person like me, like somebody, I'm going to be honest with you. Somebody hit me up yesterday and was like, I'm coming to the Atlantic City show. Are you going? Because I need somebody to go with. And I responded, no, I'm not going because I saw her last year and I wasn't impressed, nor am I going to spend money to go see her after what happened last year. And they were just like, oh, yes, I have to be honest. I have to call a spade a spade. Now that's my point.
This is my point. Now, if you want, first of all, I don't believe it.
Now, do you want to play a game? Hell no. Get ready for some treats. You got knocked the hell out. And treats. Why your body moving? That's my bottom half. Every time I hear this music, it just want to drop. Ooh, I'm a GI Halloween. Rated PG-13. Now play.
This is my point. Now, if you want, first of all, I don't believe that Toni Braxton. First of all, there's no way she's ever going to be 100% with dealing with lupus. She's never going to be at 100%. Toni Braxton cannot sit her ass at home and not bring no money in. So the only way Toni's going to bring that money in is doing what she know how to do, and that is sing. Now, some days she had to cancel. I think she had to cancel because it flared up really, really bad when she was hospitalized in Atlanta. And this was even before the tour started.
Before you start, is this how many dates are on this tour?
I'm not sure, but this is probably like a month. It's a new thing. It's like it's supposed to start on her birthday, and she had to cancel it because she was hospitalized in Atlanta. And we'll get back to Toya. She was hospitalized in Atlanta, and then I think she went to Los Angeles, and then the tour started, and I think she was supposed to do a show last week in Cleveland or one of the damn cities. Supposed to do a show, and she had to cancel, and she was hospitalized. And then the next day, she went to Chicago and did the show, and I don't think we heard anything bad ever since. My thing was, I just want to say, Toni, I wish you well, and I hope that you get better while you're on this tour. But since we're going to keep talking about these flare-ups and things, she got to provide for her family. That's the only thing Toni Braxton knows how to do, is sing, and she's going to go out there and she's going to perform, and that's how she's going to make her money. If you are a real fan of Toni Braxton and you want to go to the show, go to the show. If the show is canceled, you will get your money back.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because Mikkel's not a real fan. I love Toni Braxton, but I'm not somebody that's just going. I'm not somebody that's willing to get up and you call me and say, let's go to a Toni Braxton concert. No, because I'm one of those people that I reevaluate everything. Like if you call me and say, let's go to an R. Kelly concert, no, I'm going to reevaluate it because we all know that R. Kelly is known to just pop up and cancel a show the day of the show. So people like that, no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to waste my money on that. Now somebody like a Rihanna, I probably won't pay to go see Rihanna because Rihanna's not known for doing those type of things. Now she may be known for being late, but she's not known for just canceling like R. Kelly's known or some of these artists are known for doing. No, I'm sorry, but I'm one of those people that I pick and choose who I'm going to spend my money on. And if I feel like you are not going to be there or you're going to give me some excuse as to why you can't finish the show, then no, I'm not going to spend my money on you. So you're right. If you're a fan of Toni Braxton's, pay your money. But don't get mad because Mikkel doesn't want to pay his money because Mikkel goes to work every day to make that money. And I'm not just going to make the money and then throw it on somebody that I'm just like, listen, because now I'm going to be hurt that I spent this money. And then you talk about, oh, I'm not going to show up tonight because I got a headache or I can't do this because of that. Like, come on. Think about it. When people go to these shows, they're not going to these shows to hear an excuse. They're going to this show to see a performance. So if you come on that stage and they hear an excuse, people will be like, oh my God, I just spent all this money for this ticket. I just got dressed up. I did all this. And you're going to tell me you can't come on the stage because you got a headache or, in some cases, R. Kelly didn't even give those people a reason why he wasn't coming on stage. He just didn't come on stage. And they had it announced on the speaker, oh, R. Kelly's canceling the show. Like, God bless those people who paid for those tickets, but like I said, I'm not a huge fan, so I don't go.
When you're a huge fan, you will pay for the ticket.
You will.
And if you feel like you need to cancel or that ticket protection, you can always get ticket protection, or you can get your money back if the artists are not come to the show, or if they postpone it to another date, you can still get your money back. Now, Tony said she was going to postpone that show and she was going to come back and do that show. But until then, she's going to continue on for the rest of the tour. And I just pray that Toni Braxton doesn't get sick and that her lupus cooperates with her as she goes on tour to entertain her fans. So, Toni, I wish you well and keep doing what you love to do. No matter how bad your lupus gets, if you can still sing, use your voice. God gave it to you. Now back to Toy. Oh well. Toya.
Oh well, what?
Oh fucking well.
Why do you say oh well? No, listen, I'm not upset by what you said. I actually understand why you said it. You know, your favorite artist is known to cancel shows at the drop of a hat. So you're sympathetic to artists doing that. My favorite doesn't do stuff like that. So that's why
now, you didn't hear about that.
You're absolutely right. But if she ever got to that point that she did that, best believe Mikkel won't get on this camera or any camera that we're in front of, and I'm just telling you. Well, listen, hey, well, I may not be on the camera. Listen, if it's not on camera, I'm gonna get somewhere and I'm gonna be honest with her and I'm gonna say, listen, if you feel like you cannot fulfill your obligations, then don't play with people's time and their money. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, people want you as a fan to be honest with the artist that you support. And I can't be honest by saying, oh, it's no, that's not being honest. That's not being a genuine fan, And you're absolutely right. I can't say it now.
You don't hear about no young artists canceling shows. You don't hear about that. When you get older, things happen.
Yeah, things do happen, but see, that's maybe, and I probably didn't articulate
or we don't know that. We don't know what real health issues Janet Jackson might have, except when she talked about the vertical thing. That's the only thing I know about. Well, she could have been having what you call that? Mm-hmm. The morning sickness and shit like that. I'm just saying, like, we don't know these people's health issues. Those are the only two people that I know about that might cancel the show.
But I'm not speaking of Janet Jackson this year, because this year I can actually honestly say she really does have a legitimate reason why she should not be on tour, because she's pregnant. But what I'm saying is, in the past, this is not new for Janet Jackson's fans that she canceled shows. No. But to your point, when you said we don't know, you're absolutely right. We don't know. That's probably a little bit more reason why. Not me, but somebody like.
Well, yeah, if you're a fan, you're gonna be upset that yes, my show got canceled, and you're gonna want a legitimate reason why.
Right. Artists. So that if somebody like me comes around and says something, then somebody like you can say, no, first of all, this is the reason why, and you can shut me the hell up and tell me now.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't even get mad at that. That's old. Like, I don't even get mad at that. This is an artist that come to a show, if they can't come, there's something wrong. But me being a fan is not going to never stop me from buying a ticket to a future show. I don't care. But what I'm saying is, it's not going to stop me from buying a ticket to a future show. So when Janet Jackson comes back, yes, I'll refund my money. When we find out if she's going on tour, if she goes on tour, because we don't know how her body's going to be after she has this baby. If she goes on tour, I will be buying a ticket. When you are a real fan of an artist, you buying a ticket, that's not an issue. The only thing you're going to pray for is that this artist does not cancel. Now, you're not going to buy a ticket to a show where you're not even a fan of that artist. So it won't matter to you. The only thing you'll say is, sorry, well, why they keep canceling shows? Why they keep canceling shows? And I'm like, well, why you keep worrying about it? Because you weren't going in the first place. Why are you so upset that they're not coming to the show? Because you're not going in the first place. Now, if they had like a drug problem or something like that, and that's why they're not going, I'll be like, well, if they're going to be on drugs and shit and doing all of this, they shouldn't show up.
I would kind of expect a fan to want to know, though.
Yeah.
I think what you're saying
they're not going to tell it. Like, Janet Jackson's not.
No, but I think what you're saying is you're speaking for yourself. Because if Beyonce constantly cancels, I'm not going to just sit and say, well, you know, you're not going anyway. So, no, I'm going to say, you know what, Kevin, I agree with you. I want to know why she's canceling too.
But I got on Janet too. I bet you want to know what's going on.
Well, see,
why did you cancel?
You didn't let me finish because I was going to go back to the media takeout thing when you were upset. You were upset because you wanted to know. And that was one of the points that I was trying to say that I probably didn't articulate is you were dead right when you were upset and they posted you on media takeout years ago. Because the point that I was trying to make is if you're going to cancel, then you should at least let people know why it is that you're canceling. We knew this year that she canceled because she was pregnant. Now, in the beginning, I was a little skeptical with that because I'm thinking like, no, she's not really pregnant because of her age. And you told me, no, you never know. And it turned out you were right and I was wrong. And now I agree she shouldn't be on tour right now because she's pregnant. But all the other times, we really didn't know the real reasons why she was. And the point that I'm trying to make is it'd be nice if an artist would tell us.
Be transparent.
To let us know what's really going on because you can't say, give me your money and then cancel and then say, oh, but I don't want to tell you why I'm canceling. Like, that doesn't make sense. And I just don't think, I mean, it may be cool for you, but I don't think other Janet fans or other Beyonce fans out there would just simply take, oh, well, I'm canceling and if she wants to cancel, then that's on her. I'll just get my insurance or whatever.
No. The insurance is if you can't make it to the show. But you'll get your money back if the artist postpones or cancels a show.
Well, I'm glad you told me about that insurance too, because if there's ever a day when I can't make out with my fucking money.
Right back. It's only like probably $3-5. Depends how many tickets you buy. But like just like Lauryn Hill, like when Lauryn Hill fans get mad, I say, well, first of all, you already know what you're getting into when you go to a Lauryn Hill show. So I wouldn't go to Lauryn Hill show because I know she's not going to start on time.
Okay, so you agree with me when I said that I'm not really okay? You may not agree with me wholeheartedly, but you do agree with when I said like there's certain artists I don't go to because of certain reasons. Because you said your reason is
no. My thing is this: you wasn't going anyway.
No, but I'm saying
when I would spend my money, and I know you would spend your money to see Lauryn Hill.
Hell yeah, I would
expect you to spend your money to see Dan Jack, or spend your money to go see Sierra. So I know, like, why are you mad in the first place?
No, I'm not mad. Listen,
we're not mad.
This is our show, so we have to, because you know what? Because listen, we have to have somebody. We gotta have we got somebody on here that's going to defend and somebody that's going to criticize. At this particular moment, you're defending and I'm criticizing.
Let me get that
because you know what it is? I'm criticizing. I'm speaking with somebody who's watching us is thinking. That's why I'm saying, nigga, of course you know I'm not paying to go see no Sierra. What? I'm staying home. I don't go see her. That's that video I posted yesterday.
Like when it comes to Lauryn Hill, I just know that she's not going to be on time. And history shows she's get there late and they cut her off while she's on the stage. They will cut her mic off. Clearly. Like when she's at that show in Atlanta and they cut the lights off. They cut her mic. Thank you for coming. And she got on stage at 10:30. Mind you, she was there earlier in the day for checkup. What you call it? Sound check. She was there. Yeah. Now Tony Braxton, I'm going to always get Tony Braxton a break. Lupus, I don't know nothing about it, and I don't want no parts of it. It's an autoimmune disease. I don't want a part.
I'm not criticizing her lupus because that's something that she can.
Because she got to provide for her family.
She does.
Ain't nobody else.
No, she does.
Ain't nobody else.
Her family. But she has other ways that she can provide besides going on tour. That's why she makes making albums, selling them, or she don't even have to go on a month tour. She can do it 2 days.
I wouldn't go in the studio. People ain't really supporting these artists like they should be. But so it's like, why in the waste all of this money? But
listen, stop and think about it. Stop and think about it. If people, Kevin, do you honestly think that what I just said about Tony Braxton, that I'm the only person in America that feels that? Right. So obviously, if people, like you said, are not going to buy her albums, there are people out there that are like, I'm not going to go see her because this, that, and the third. Well, so you gotta remember, them ticket sales are showing that the show is selling. Well, I'm not saying that it's not selling, but at some point, people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's the same thing with Janet. Her tickets sell, and then she don't show up." So what are you saying?
We don't know why she wasn't showing.
Yeah, but you're not really saying anything other than trying to counter
When it comes to Janet Jackson, you think Janet fans don't know? There's a possibility that this show might be canceled, but the tickets are still fucking selling. There's always Janet fucking Jackson.
I never said that.
This would show that she had a point, but she wasn't. But I'm just saying, she's gonna sell because she's Janet Jackson.
Was it during the Black Professor days?
No. I'm saying fans be like, now they be like, bitch, don't get tried. Then she doesn't show up. I'm showing the phone. When? Like when she found out she's having a baby and everything, and I was like, well, maybe she was having the morning.
How long was she doing her tour when she announced that she was having a baby?
That tour started like in last August. So she was still, like, she had the little Christmas break. And then they were saying something like Janet Jackson had to have an emergency surgery, so she couldn't continue with the tour. And this is not something that she put out. This is something that came out before, and then she had to confirm it. And then it's like, oh, Janet Jackson got cancer and all of that shit. And then she's like, oh, I'm having a baby, that's why I couldn't continue on the tour. And I'm just like, well, I would say myself,
I want our artists to be more transparent.
yeah, I mean,
I just want them to be a little bit more transparent. No, I mean, it's tough if you choose.
it's tough for them not to tell.
Like, transparency is good, especially when you live in a day of social media, the internet, bloggers, and all that. It would be nice if they could be a little bit more. Now, listen, I ain't talking about being transparent but telling what's going on behind closed doors at your house. But I mean, being transparent when it comes to your fans.
Precisely put, GMC has an Acadia for every driver. And now that music you searched for. Waka waka waka!
Your fans, letting your fans know what's going on. Hell, you ain't gotta let me know shit. I'm just on this camera trying
But I don't think no artist wants to cancel a show.
No, no.
I'm just gonna cancel. I'm just gonna post.
No artist wants to do that.
That's not a good look.
It doesn't make sense to do that. But what I'm saying is that if it has to be done, then I need for you to say why you did it rather than having your publicist put out this, she wasn't feeling well. If you fell down a flight of steps and you broke two of your toes, then you need to say, I broke two of my toes and I'm in the hospital. Don't say, I was sick and I wasn't feeling well. Because then to some people, they're going to think, well, then the show might start next week because she just wasn't feeling well. Now I realize, the show's not going to start for another 2 months because she has to wait till her toes heal. Be a little bit more transparent. That's all I'm saying in this particular part. Then just be a little bit more transparent.
But I wish Toni Braxton all the best. I don't want to keep seeing her in and out the hospital and things like that because that's scary.
Well, I will say this about Toni Braxton, that it's good to see that that particular Braxton is touring and people are buying tickets to come see them.
And I know it got to be even tough that Tawanda and Toni and Tawanda. Trina and Tawanda are not on tour with Toni. Because on the show, they're not for her. Toni, you got to be tough for her because, if you got these flare-ups, at least your sisters know how to make sure you're okay and treat you and things like that.
I'm sure she has people around her.
I don't know.
But why wouldn't she?
I don't know who she got. I'm just saying. There's no one. Yeah, so Toya was just explaining that, a lot of things that she was saying about her and Tamar and on the Real and how she couldn't get on the show because she was like, Tamar was telling her that they're not booking reality stars at the time, and then she was like, Tiny be on there, and somebody else. Tamar was basically right, allegedly. So, she ain't coming to my door. She ain't gonna give it up to her. So, she was saying that basically I ain't get mad when she got on stage with K. Michelle performing the BET Awards because that was business.
Ooh.
She was just going on.
Why did I think of that?
We all forgot about it.
But Toya basically was saying what I was saying. Yes, it's business. It's nothing personal. Like she said, I didn't get mad when you jumped on that stage with that fake phony performance. Because it was a very fake phony performance between K. Michelle, Tamar, and then Godmother Pam. That was very fake and phony. But Toya, you go for it because you said everything I said.
But she's like, Tamar was not really like a friend of hers. They always shared mutual friends. It's like,
so she damn sure did.
And she was like, she ain't talked to Tamar in 9 months. And she said she was surprised that Tamar came to the brother's funeral, passed away. You know, her brother's dad got killed.
Yeah, I know, I saw it.
Like, well,
so Toya basically was laying it out like, you know, she's just a friend of a friend.
Well, yeah, she's like, that if she felt like this, then she was never really my friend, but I never really looked at her as a friend because we was connected.
I said the same thing in our last video. I said the same thing. Toya must have watched our last book.
Yeah, she was friends. Tiny was a connection through
their friendship. Right. But then why did Tamar jump on the bandwagon the way she did with that whole...
Because, you know, that's Tamar. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Can you stop? Now you should shut up. But you started it, but you understood. I was talking about my friend somewhere. Really? She should stop talking about the conversation. Yeah, but I'm just saying. What friend? What friend? What friend? Don't stop what you're starting. Don't stop. Somebody else will finish it. Yeah. So Toya said, this is my third book. She said, this is my third fucking book. So she just sits around waiting for Lil Wayne to write books. All that. Oh, no, I don't think she's doing that. Toya is so fucking...
Wait a minute, Paul, real quick. Did you see that comment that young lady left? And you're, when you asked, I don't know, you asked the topic, I don't know if it was you asking topically, not today, but I think the other day. And she said, what was going on with you and Mikhail in the last video?
Oh, yes, I did see that comment. Like, what? We went off of that. First of all, the segment I shortened that segment by a good 30 minutes because we went off. But and then we started talking about my private stuff, and then I told the secret about why I released that whole Kate Michelle interview. I took that all out the video. I took it all out. But it was no tension. It's no tension.
I felt like she was responding.
Yes.
I felt like she was a new viewer and she's not seen any of the old videos.
Yeah,
this right here that we just did is nothing compared to 2008, 2009, 2010 when we were literally about to. I was like, huh? I had to respond, Kevin. You know, I was like, sweetheart. Now you're trying to make them. I said, no. What we were doing is recording a good ass video and making money. That's what we're doing. But a video that would have people talking.
Yeah, I cut that whole thing.
Not assuming.
Yeah, and then I said, well, maybe I should have kept. Then I said, maybe I should have kept some parts that I said then, where I was defending Tamar. But now it's just like that shit is over with. It's over. Then they're like, oh, you still get to take my ass? No, she's a woman I still care about. But I'm not kissing her ass. No. So, as long as you weren't doing that kind of shit. Listen, Toya, call me. We gotta talk. She tried it. So, Sarah, I know you still watch us. We love you. I'm just waiting for you to bother. Do you not know? Because you know why? When I say I'm done, I'm done. I tried. Now I don't have a final conversation. I want to be on one of your team. I don't care. She was vacuuming. She was vacuuming. Right. Well, what's going on? Vacuuming. Why can't you protecting me all this shit that y'all arguing? Like, what's going on? Oh, I'm vacuuming. Oh, are you? Okay. Well, guess what? I'm vacuuming too. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to vacuum. I'm a sweep. I'll take it real long to sweep this carpet up. Oh my God. Well, that was so long ago. But,
yeah, it was. That was 2013.
Yes, and this is around this time
because I had just started working at. No, it wasn't. It was a little further down because I had just started working at. No, I'm lying.
This is like the same weekend, right?
Yeah, no, it was around this time. You're right. That whole incident when.
Oh yeah, she did about that. You should have said that. Shit, bitch. She tried it that day.
Go ahead. When I saw that name pop up on my phone, I said. Oh yeah. Bitch. Whenever I saw it, I'm like, wait, why? Right here. And then immediately tapped me back and said, what's that? Baby, let me tell you something. The stuff he and I have gone through in the past years, is it 8 or 9? 8 years? Man, baby, we could really write a book.
We should. If you want to write a book and make it recent as 3 weeks ago,
Okay.
we could do that.
We can write a book.
Why do you put Kanye West in your Hall of What is a new name in your damn shirt?
Well, let's just get into it. Let's just revamp. Okay, so today I was minding my business at work, and I get on Twitter and I see all these people talking about Kanye West and Jay-Z. So I'm like, oh, something happened because there's too many people on my timeline talking about this stuff. And then as I'm reading, I'm like, oh, I'm seeing stuff like Kanye West, this, Jay-Z. I'm like, huh? Whoa, hey, goes on. So I pulled one of your moves, I Googled Kanye and Jay-Z. I'm sorry, I'm best friends. This is what I came across. So apparently Kanye West had a show last night in Seattle, Washington. And during one of his performances, he abruptly stopped his performance to just go on this rant about his relationship with Drake, a song that they were supposed to, his relationship with Jay-Z, and a song that they were supposed to do with Drake. It's just one of the thing. So, he went on this rant about, how, I want to read the thing word for word because I didn't find it. So, hold on for one second. So at a concert in Seattle Wednesday night, West reportedly said that the possibility of releasing a sequel to the 2011's Watch the Throne with Jay-Z has in some way been prevented by Jay-Z's ownership of Tidal and its streaming conflicts with Apple Music, which you know a little bit more about that whole thing than I do. This is what he said. It'll never be a Watch the Throne 2 because of some Tidal Apple bullshit. He also went on to say that his appearances on Drake's 2016 single Pop Style were later removed from Drake's blockbuster album because of some Tidal. Because
Drake has a partnership with
Apple Music. Right. And I guess because Apple and Tidal, whatever, so there was pulled off of that. So West and Jay-Z have both released their own recent music on Tidal. The implication seems to be that West has personally given up on Watch the Throne 2 because of a falling out with Jay-Z over Tidal's role in changing Drake's pop style reviews. So basically, Kanye he got upset with Tidal. Isn't Kanye a part of Tidal as well? Mm-hmm. He got upset that Tidal did that. But, so he's just like a right. Only on, because I was like, what's going on? He got upset at that with Tidal. So, in July, West urged Apple CEO Tim Cook to stop trying to act like he's Steve Jobs and instead write a check to Jay-Z to acquire Tidal. Apple has since denied rumors that it will purchase Tidal or any other streaming service. Meanwhile, West confirmed in September that he's working on a new collaborative album with Drake, Apple Music's poster child. But Kanye West didn't stop there, okay? He didn't stop there. He continued on his rant by saying, this shit's got to stop. Every time I perform this song, I think about this shit. I think about the politics and the bulls, West said, appearing to be mad at Jay-Z. I can't take this shit, bro. Our kids ain't never even played together. This is when he took it personal. The title rant wasn't the only shot Kanye took at Jay-Z on Wednesday night. While discussing Kim Kardashian's robbery incident in Paris, Kanye also revealed Jay-Z only checked on him through a phone call. Don't call me after the robbery and say how you feeling. You want to know how I'm feeling? Come by the house, bring the kids by the house, like we brother.
Why you gotta
Listen. You asked me, and
who was in school?
I love that Kanye West and Jay-Z have this brotherly bond. I love that. And y'all know I don't care for Kanye West at all. But I love the bond that they have with each other. But Kanye West has got to learn to stop making things always about him and then dragging himself and other people in their personal business into a public forum. The conversation, whatever conversation that you had with Jay-Z after your wife got robbed, should have been between you and Jay-Z. We should have never known that Jay-Z just simply called you to ask you how you feel. Because let me tell you something. Some people don't even call you. I got robbed by 5 Negroes with 2 guns. And I didn't get not one single phone call from anybody when I got robbed. Did I get mad at somebody because they didn't call me? No, I didn't get mad. I just thank God that I was still alive. Kanye West, Kim Kardashian did not get raped. She was not murdered, okay? Jay-Z called you to make sure you and your wife were cool. Y'all cool? Bam. Why does Jay-Z need to get in the car or hop on a plane to come to your house to see how you are feeling after your wife got robbed? That's 1. 2, your kids never playing with each other. I think a lot of people kind of figured that already. I'll be honest with you, I think I was one of those fans that was like, no, I think they met each other. But you kind of confirmed that y'all kids ain't never even met each other because they never played with each other. Jay-Z and Beyonce are 2 totally different people. They are artists and then they are private citizens. Everybody knows that Jay-Z and Beyonce are 2 private people when it comes to their personal lives. Everybody knows that Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are very public people when it comes to their personal lives. How do we know this? Because Kim Kardashian has a hit reality show called Keeping Up.
Now, do you want to play a game?
Hell no.
Get ready for some treats.
You got knocked the hell out.
Treats.
Why your body moving? That's my bottom half. Every time I hear this music, it just want to drop.
However, rated PG-13 now play.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians that even you yourself, Kanye, have appeared on a few episodes, okay? Y'all are very public people. Y'all are celebrities that like your lives to be publicized. This is one of the ways that your wife is able to keep her income coming because she's a public socialite. And I'm not mad at her for that. If that's how she gets her money, that's how she gets her money. If I could do it, I would do it. But I gotta get it here and at my other 9 to 5. But Kanye West, don't bring kids into this, okay? Because this is my thing. The same way you felt like Jay-Z should have come to your house and spoken to you after your wife got robbed, then maybe you should have went to Jay-Z or called him and told him how you feel about your kids not being able to see each other, okay? But I personally think, Kevin, that was Kim Kardashian talking and not Kanye West. Because I'm starting to believe that Kim Kardashian really did want some kind of friendship. But that's just not the way they got to have a relationship.
But I ain't gonna, if I was Beyonce, I would not take with 5 people to go play with North because Kris Jenner will find a way to have paparazzi at a different location or have a young helicopters above their house and take a picture
I didn't think of
drone.
I didn't think of that.
Like, come on now.
Now, I would say this.
Thirsty for attention.
Yeah, they are. And I didn't think about that. And you know, I really like the Kardashians. I didn't think about that. I thought maybe they could, hang out or whatever. But my thing is, this whole bashing Jay-Z because he didn't bring his daughter around your daughter and bashing him because he only called you instead of coming to your house, that's like silly to me. Like, that you
I can understand about the come see me part. Because I think Jay-Z lives in New York, something like that. They were in New York at the whole time of that going on. Because it's kind of like when we had the house fire. I didn't go off on everybody that didn't check on me. But I did tell one person in particular, but I told them in person. I didn't get on social media.
when you say check on you, What do you mean? Do you mean check on you as in checking you period, or check on you as in coming around?
Text, a phone call, a Facebook, an Insta, something.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it came to one particular person, I'm like, hold up now.
Mm-hmm.
You're texting me. Well, you might call me, but that is not enough. I'm doing things right. Why aren't you around? Right. If all these other people around, why aren't you around? Right. You got time to go there and there and there. Right. You can't come see me. Right. That's wow. Right. But I didn't get on social media. Right. And say, oh, this is such a horrible front. Like, you don't do stuff like that. But I do believe that. I don't believe that the kids gotta come. Not even Beyonce. Right. Bitch, you're Jay-Z. Your wife, his wife, your best friends with Jay-Z. Your wife is uncomfortable. Come over, like chill or something. How you feeling? You know, something. I think could have done that. But for Kanye to publicly display this, it's like him and Donald Trump, their children. And I'm tired of these grown-ass children lately. I'm just tired. I'm tired of that. But Kanye, you don't think the kids are never going to play together? But you gotta look at who the children of your mother is. The mother of your children is, it's Kim Kardashian, known for the spotlight. Look at her brothers and sisters. Look, come on now, come on, Kanye. No, it's not going to work. And you should have thought about that before you got with Kim. I wish our relationship was going to be like, it shouldn't have changed. But maybe Beyonce is telling Jay, I don't want my kid around with them. Because I know they are. Right? I don't want my child on an upcoming episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians with a fucking blue thing over her face or something covering her face. No. It's just not going to work. And you knew that. When it didn't even look right when it was Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye, Kim at the BET Awards. Like y'all was just, Kim was just happy to be there because the camera kept going to y'all. That's why she was happy. I won BET Awards. You ain't never on BET a day in your life. They like to fuck these black men, but I don't see them going all out for Black Lives Matter. They probably say something here and there, but they'll jump all over a black dick real fast. No, you will. All of them. You're not the honest. No. So what? I don't jump. Listen, and I don't have to apologize for it. Listen, I'll jump on anything black. Listen, I disagree with you with the whole Jay-Z going over there. I just feel like, listen, he checked up on them to make sure that they were cool. She's fine. Kim Kardashian but Kim Kardashian didn't get her head bashed in. He called to make sure everything was cool. Like, you cool, you're good. Yeah, we're good. Just that and the third. Bam. Like, I don't need to go over there. Like, I've had plenty of friends who have been robbed and, okay, you know, you're all right. What happened? This and the third. Bam. That's it. I've never had a kind of Kanye West has, like somebody said, he has toilet paper tissue feelings. He does. Your situation is totally different. Your house caught on fire. You had no place to live for about a month or two. That's totally different. I would expect every friend of mine who I was close with to be here in some sort of capacity, whether to be here for support or to be here to be helping tear shit down or bring shit in or take shit out, whatever the case may be. Listen, I saw with my own two eyes the people who were here and the people who weren't here. But because those were your friends, I didn't say not one word. I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say nothing to you. I didn't say nothing to your family members because, you know, I seen a whole bunch of stuff. I kept my mouth shut. I said, you know what? And you know one of the reasons why I kept my mouth shut? Because the man upstairs told me to. And as long as you are there, don't worry about who else ain't. Because you're there. And you know I was here every day. I never not once brought it up to any of your friends that I knew to be close to. Because I figured that's Kevin's friends and he's going to tell them how he, you know. You know? But, I mean, that's totally different. You know? And I'm still their friend after getting them together. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But that's the power of God. Get them together, and you love them, because that love was already there before the fire. Your love ain't going anywhere. You know? I mean, you know, I'm sure you probably look a little, but yeah. I'm just saying. Because we did have a conversation on our last video about, not the last one, the one before, about looking at friends a little different. Yes. I got all of that up again. But I was going to look at some of that thing after
here nor there. Neither here nor there. Okay?
You gotta know who you can depend on.
You just know who you can
I'm trying to tell you something. That's how you really, really know. Go through something. Go through a situation.
That's what they said.
You want to see who.
And you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? I test some of the people that I know. I do. I test them. Sometimes I don't need shit, but I'll call you and ask you, let me borrow such and such, and I'll give it back to you on this day.
And what they say?
I don't have it, but I just saw you on Snapchat. I just saw you. Oh no, that's old. I just saw because it's always old. You know what I mean? I called Amber up one day, your niece, and asked her, come to my job and get it. Just like that. Digging, I'll bring it to your house. Just like that. So I looked at Digging, I looked at Amber, and I said, neither one of them asked me no questions. They just said, here, come and get it, or I'm going to bring it to you. Those are the type of people. And that's how I am. When someone calls or texts me and says I need it, I'll never ask what you need for it. Just here.
When I'm having bad.
No, I don't ask that. But if I tell somebody, no, I mean, if you ask that, that's fine. I don't ask that. But if I tell somebody that I'm going to give it back to you a certain day, damn it, can't nobody ever say that Mikkel never gave it back to me a day late. I gave it to you on that day. You know why I gave it to you on that day? Because when I needed it, you had it. So therefore, if I'm going to tell you I'm going to give it back to you on this day, you should never have to chase me to give me your money. That's how I look at things. And some people, I look at them, you know, I'm friends with you, but I know where to keep you. I know where to keep you because I know that whenever I need you, you're never around. But when you need me, I'm always there. And sometimes I stop what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm laying in my bed and I get up out of my bed and get in my car. I never did this one night as long as I did. I got up out of my bed and got in my car and drove all the way to another part of the city. Just for somebody when I got there to give me attitude. When I was giving them something. No, I wasn't even giving them nothing. I was checking because somebody asked me to check on something for them. And I did it. But when I got there, the person who was there was like, not like so much, but it was just like, oh, we got this under control. Like, oh, wait a minute, I just got out of my bed. Can you say thank you? Thank you so much for looking out. Thank you. I didn't get none of that. I said, Lord. And then when this particular person that asked me to do this favor for them, when all was said and done, act like they don't know nobody. That's what we were. The first time I had saw them in a long time.
Really?
Yep. That's just like it. But then get here and they act like they don't know about it. And I said that to him one day. I said, this funny, you got a strange way of your attitude is real fickle. He said, why you say that? I said, because when we need something, you all happy go lucky and jolly, like, oh, but then when you don't need nothing, you don't even open your mouth to speak. No, because I be going through shit. We all go through shit. Cool. But when you need something, I have it for you. But then when you don't need nothing, you don't even open your mouth to speak. And then people say that I'm ignorant and arrogant. If people knew the shit that I give away to people without asking any questions, and you gonna call me ignorant and arrogant? Honest to God, that was the first time I had to get me.
That is crazy.
Is that crazy? I'll go to God, and I've seen him plenty times. Yeah. And ask me when's the last time I saw him.
Oh my God.
Don't know you after. When they need you, they know you. When they don't need you, oh, they don't know you. I said, damn. And I posted something like that 2 days ago on Snapchat. Niggas only speak when they want something. That's the only time they speak. And don't you call them out on it, because the first thing they're going to say is, no, you don't know, no, that's not the case. I'm busy. You don't know what you're talking about. You think I don't be busy? You think I'm not busy right now? When you're asking me to do something, I'll never get that as long as I'm there when I got around. And I don't know who that guy was that was there with, but then she had some papers just like, I'm thinking like, oh wait, I just came from my house and I don't even live nowhere near here. I had to get on the expressway to come here. And you give me attitude? Like, what the fuck? But then I'm the nasty. I don't get people like that. You really have to pay attention to the people that you call your friends. That's why I like to keep my circle small. Like one of my friends now, one of my friends, just text me. And you know who that is?
I ain't see the name.
Oh, okay, right. But you know this person that's being my friend. That's my friend. We're always together. Because I know that when I need something, he got it. And when he needs something, I got it. And we are always there for each other. All these other people, they just... That's why I always say I don't like to befriend people like that, because you never know what people's motives are.
Yes.
Just never know.
Never. And now I'm thinking, like, wait a minute, now I've befriended this person who I'm not even friends with no more. Like, oh my God. Anyway, but like I told him, like, I think I'm done with all of these.
I'm going to need your opinion on this, too, when we finish the report, because I need your help.
What's that?
This is... This is the nice round trip. But my thing is, getting there, wait, what time is it?
You sure that's round trip?
Yeah. Round trip.
What flight is it?
I don't know. But I was going to say to you, because I feel like that morning, if it leaves early in the morning, we can't leave from here that morning. Like, I feel like we would have to be
leave
there.
The night the night before.
Yeah, to go up there to stay the night.
Yeah, stay the night in there and get on the next step.
In Europe.
No. It's leaving from Europe.
So the ship is leaving from Puerto Rico.
Why don't you spend the night before in Puerto Rico? Get there a day before.
No, I don't do that. No, I don't do that. I understand what you're saying about now.
Yeah. So, I did want to talk about the Jackie Chris situation. I just feel like
the whole situation was talking about.
Yeah, because I want some more stuff to develop. But I feel like Jackie and her daughter are being petty at this point. Now, Jackie's daughter, I guess the oldest daughter, she's not really in a speaking relationship with her mother and things like that. Now, recently, the son, one of our children were burnt in it was a bad burning. And the daycare said, I don't know what the hell happened to the daughter like that. Jackie's daughter's son got burnt really, really bad. And I guess, because the daughter didn't put the GoFundMe up, the friend of the daughter put up a GoFundMe. It was like, she only needs $3,000, to take care of certain things and go here and there, and things like that. But to help, she just needed money. So, once word got out that there was a GoFundMe going on, people were donating. Matt Barnes donated $3,000. Evelyn Rosada donated $3,000.
They donated, actually, what she did.
Yeah, and a couple other people donated money, and a lot of people been raising money. So during this time, you got all of these people calling Jackie this, she's a bitch, she's evil, that. I'm like, wow, we didn't even just hear Jackie's side, and so many people got so much to say. So I looked on TMZ, and TMZ talked to Jackie, and Jackie just was like, her daughter are not on speaking terms. But of course, if her daughter asks her to help, I'm going to help my daughter. I'm going to help.
And my grandson.
Yeah, and people are like, well, Jackie shouldn't have to help. But this is my thing. First of all, does Jackie even know? If her and her daughter are not speaking, they're not in this relationship at all.
Are you saying, did she even know that he was even
lying? Yeah, because you're not speaking to him. The only way is if the daughter Chantel will tell Jackie Chris,
or somebody else would have called Jackie.
And maybe Jackie wanted to help, and the daughter was like, I don't need her fucking money, I don't need her help. We don't know what went on, because they are in a relationship where they can't stand each other and they're not speaking.
It's not the daughter that was on the show.
Not the daughter Chantel. She got another daughter. And she was saying, that daughter was saying a couple years ago, saying how Jackie would treat the other one different because she was darker skinned, heavier, all of that stuff. But I'm like, stuff happens. Mother-daughter relationships are very, very strange. And I know for sure because I see two relationships like that in my house. Well, one relationship in my house and one outside of my house. And both of those relationships are weird and they're strange. The love is there, but they can't fucking stand each other. Like, I don't get it. So,
here?
yeah.
So, all I heard was, and then I totally blacked out. But you're saying...
I'm saying the love is there, but they still...
No, but what did you say before that? You said you have two what?
Two sisters. One here that's always here,
right,
and one that's far, but they still, like, have weird relationships with my mom.
Oh, with your mom?
Yeah.
That's the part that I missed. I didn't hear what you were saying. Like, I totally blacked out. Just that. Like, all I heard was two something, and then it just went, like...
Yeah.
Oh, with your mom. Yeah. Because one is closer to your mom and the
other one used to, but it's not. So, you know, different things happen and you see how they change. So you got one person telling you one thing and you got one person telling you another. Right. And what I try to do is not be in the middle.
Right.
You know, I try not to be in the middle. Like, how this person know, all this person fine, yeah, she's fine. Like, that's just the situation that I'm in. I don't want to be in it, but shit, that's just the way it is.
And then you're the youngest, too.
Yeah. And it's like,
but you talk like the oldest.
Because I'm going to talk about it. Because I got sense about it. But
you damn sure got more sense than what you
So I don't want to just jump down on Jackie's throat. And then maybe the daughter wanted to help ask Jackie for help, but her pride got in the way of asking for help. Because parents are always going to tell you, you're going to need me long before I need you. I put you into this. And you don't know if the daughter was like, well, maybe she was right, and now I don't even want to go to her for help. Right. We don't know shit. The only thing we want to know is what that daughter tells us. Like, she wrote something like on Facebook, like, I ain't get invited to their 20th weekend. Look, Jackie and Doug got married 20 fucking times. How many weddings do you need to go to? And if you're not speaking to your mom and y'all got such a bad relationship, why are you so upset that you're not at the wedding? So she was posting different shit on Facebook, and it's like, you're being petty for all of this stuff. If you and your mom not talking, that's not the social media to know about. Keep us in the dark. Because I forgot all about it. I didn't even know Jackie Christie had a fucking son until this basketball. I didn't even know. Period. Some things are better just not for the camera. And it would have been better for him. Because now people are like, your mom fucking crazy. Look at her on TV. Yeah. But I just don't want us to judge Jackie Christie just like that. I know she's crazy. I know she's an instigator. But we don't know that relationship.
But I honestly do believe that if Jackie would have came to her, Jackie and
Precisely put, GMC Terrain offers Pioneer Premium Audio, and here's how to put it to good use.
and Doug would pay everything.
If Doug paid for the whole rest for the basketball, why would make you think he wouldn't pay for that shit?
I believe in my heart that her and Doug would have paid for everything that their child needs.
And this child getting burnt might be the bridge to them even getting back together. Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
But I need them both to not do that.
Yeah. I don't listen. I had a similar family situation like that recently, where, because you know my family is pretty big, and an incident happened, and I called my aunt too. And an incident happened to one of my aunts and one of my cousins, and my cousin just got really disrespectful to my aunt on Facebook. And this is, my aunt is in her 70s.
And she's on Facebook.
Yeah, well, you know what? They're young.
That's the
Yeah, the one, two of them. Both of them are in their 70s.
All right.
They're young. They don't look 70. They look like they in their late 50s, early 60s. But they're in their mid 70s. You know, one of them is 5 years away from being 80. God bless my aunts, you know. And I'm proud to call them my aunts because they are beautiful and banging and fly as hell. 75 and 74. That's right. That's how we do it over here. But anyway, Well, got really this, and my whole thing was whatever right you have with our aunt, because my cousin who got smart with my aunt, that's not her mom, that's her aunt too. You don't do that on social media, okay? We've never been a family to ever argue on social media. Now, we may argue with each other, but I ain't never gonna get on Instagram or Twitter and tweet or post about an argument that I just got in with my sister, my mother, my father, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. Never. Because I pride myself on privacy when it comes to my family. Okay? You don't do that. And my cousin was wrong for doing that. So when I see families arguing with each other on social media, like grown people who can't wait to get on Facebook to post how they feel about their cousins or their kids' baby mom, like you don't let people in on stuff like that because let me tell you something. Those people who are responding like, "You go, girl, I'm with you," they're the main ones that's talking about you after they leave a comment agreeing with you. So you go, girl, I'm the same way. I would have did the same thing. All while can you believe she just posted everything on Facebook? That's what they're doing. Because that's what I would do. Talk about your ass because you're making a fool of yourself. Like, don't do stuff like that. Don't do stuff like that. My mom called me one day. I cannot remember what it was, Kevin, that I posted on Facebook. But whatever it was I posted, it had something to do with the show. And I think it may have something to do with, you know how you send me, you know how when you would give me the checks when we get paid from the show? And a lot of times you would write on the envelope, Mr. Carter or Mrs. Carter. I must have posted that. I think I posted that, not the actual check, but the envelope with you writing that on there. And I think I said something like, I'm on my way to the bank or something like that. Well, one of my aunts saw that and she immediately told my mom. And my mom called me and was like, take that off an instant. Mind you, it was not an amount, it was not a check, it was just the envelope. And me saying that I'm going to the bank. But that's how my family is. Like, personal stuff like that, you don't post. And at first I was upset, why this? But then I understood why she did it. Like, it was for my protection. You don't let people know what you're doing and how you're doing it and this, that, and the third. And so, while in the beginning I was upset that my aunt did that, I thanked her. I didn't literally think, but I thanked her in my head for her doing that because it showed me that not everything is for social media. It's not. It's just not. And the aunt that did that was one of her siblings. She called my mom and said, tell him to take that off. Literally, tell him to take that off now. And my aunt, what is she doing on Instagram? And my mom, and my mom listened to her big sister and said, all right, I'll call and tell her. And that's what she did. I did that too. But that's just, it's. I get so confused when I see families arguing on social media because I'm like, we don't do that. I see it all the time. We just don't do that. Like, there's some things you just don't do. Like, you don't cross those boundaries.
But sometimes I be wanting to post stuff because there's a lot of foolishness out there. You try to be a big uncle, something. It's a mess.
Yeah, but you know what? I've always discovered that it's best to just vent it to. Like, because then if somebody, you could be posting something that is not even really, but they may just be upset because of the fact that you even posted it. And then take the argument to a whole nother level. And that's what some people try to do. So it's just kind of like best not to do that.
But I know one thing. I won't wait to find out the rest of the developments because I'm sure some more stuff is going to come out this weekend with Doug and Janie, but I wasn't paying attention to that. And Prison said that what's her name was acting a fool that night. Who? Prison. Remember we was telling the story about Azealia Banks? Oh, and that being a Russell Crowe. Oh yeah, she was having erratic behavior. I didn't even read his whole Facebook post. Once I seen erratic behavior, I said I already knew. You already knew. We already knew. He put out like the cat on the fucking Flintstones, bitch. Get the fuck out of my apartment or my space. You gotta go. You gotta fucking go. Right now. So we're gonna go. Hopefully nothing crazy happened this weekend. And I just want to give a shout out to President Barack Obama. Because he was speaking so good in Miami, Florida. I made Mikhail wait another 10 minutes because I wanted to hear him finish. He's just an amazing speaker. And we probably got less than 90. We got 90 more days with him being president. I don't know what's going to happen. I just wish they could stay forever.
Do you think you're gonna cry when they leave?
Oh yeah. Some people will cry because Clinton's going in the White House, and some people will cry because Trump is leaving. Man, shit. Cry. Today, Trump was saying, the only way I'm gonna what he say? If he said last night is like, would you object against the only way I'm not gonna object against this election is if I win. Yeah. Only if I win.
Yeah, because it's all about Trump. All about Trump.
Hillary was well prepared, baby. She was like, oh, wait a minute, since you said 30 years, let me give you my 30 years speech that I did the debate correct. That's right. Since she said this, blah, 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 and I've been doing this, and let me tell you about the Clinton Foundation. Since you're
she wrote that.
But yes, but when he asked her about the Clinton administration, no, when he asked her about the WikiLeaks, Hillary, that was the best thing that I've seen.
Oh, she definitely did.
That was a good one. She's like to say, this is what's going on with Russia and espionage and blah, 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 blah. And then Chris Wallace was like, so what do you think about Donald Trump? What do you think about Putin and Russia and all this thing? And that's how she escaped that whole WikiLeaks situation. Because Donald Trump was red. His face, his lips kept tightening up, shaking his head. He was red. But it ain't even go there. It ain't even go the way he wanted it to go. So yeah, we should throw shit in there. But anyway, y'all. We want to go. Y'all have a good weekend. Be safe. You be safe in Baltimore. What's going on, Baltimore? We see y'all. I'd rather be in DC though. Quiet up. That area, we really gotta take a trip down there. Yes, what's her name? That's the one that speak.
Yeah, the one.
Did you see that video they got on the ground? With that in the bell?
Yes. You know what happened? I had it in my phone, and people be tagging me in it, and I be so mad because the video was in my phone, and I was just waiting to post it. I already had it, y'all, so y'all can stop tagging me in it. Kevin, and it's whole thing. My whole thing was, Patty! How you know this song? How you know this song? And you didn't know the word. Where was your background singers? There was not a singer on the stage when she started out, and she kept yelling, "Where are the background singers? Woo!" And didn't know the word, and then had somebody in front with the cue card showing. Then she said, "No, come back, I need the card." That was like around 97, 98, 96, somewhere around that time. She did all that. Because I remember the way that padded up a little bit. That was in the 90s and she was looking at that. Good. Still hitting them notes. Baby! But Patty, how did you know the word? And she was singing the, This Christmas, right?
Yes.
This Christmas. And she didn't know the words.
Something like that. Yeah. She was old.
She didn't know the words, and there was no prompter there with the words, and she didn't have no background singers, and she kept yelling, "Where are my background singers?"
She can't get away with that like that.
Can you imagine the hurt out those people got when she walked off that stage? And then the background singers kind of moseyed on the stage, like, hey, rushing up, they was like, and she was like, "Where you going, y'all at?" I was standing there yelling background singers, "Where are y'all at?" What's wrong, Patty? Ow, that's a shame. Poor Patty. That's my girl, but she's still a legend.
Yeah, she did.
Now that I would pay no say.
Because I never heard about her kids.
No. Patty Lebelle would get up there and still throw her shoes off the shoot the movie. At 70,
don't do it. 2 years old.
Yeah.
Years young, as she was said. So we're going to make y'all have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Where's the cue card at?
Where's the cue card? Come back. I need that.
My secret? I just didn't want the same filling beer on game day. Then I found Smirnoff Ice electric flavors. No carbonation, crazy delicious. Found them. What's this?